With his anxiety and insomnia worsening, the chaplain decides to call his wife.
She says that I'm the most upbeat person she knows. I guess I am somewhat resilient through problems. So when she sees things getting the best of me, she gets really worried. About 2.5 months, I'll be home for R&R. 70 days, something like that, okay? I love you, I miss you. I want my wife back, too. Love you too, sleep well, okay? Miss you too.
It's the first time he's felt able to speak to her for over a week.
She's a little concerned about this possible extension they're talking about here in Iraq. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that's not involving us. 1 year's long enough for this stuff, you know.
Fears of extension are crushing morale at McHenry.
It's a lost cause trying to secure this city. It's not, this area doesn't mean shit, you know? That city doesn't mean shit to anybody.
Shit, we leave here, that city would be the same anyway.
Colonel Marovich does his best to calm his soldiers' fears.
Oh, we got like 21,000 troops coming in.
What does that mean to y'all?
We're staying longer?
You guys are talking about extensions? I wouldn't be worried about extending yet. You gotta be patient. You gotta be, you gotta be disciplined. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry about freaking extending yet. Cool, guys. We'll see you later. See you.
Rumors of extension have got everyone worried, especially as the violence in Iraq seems to be getting worse and closer to home. Recently, insurgents dressed as U.S. troops raided a small base in central Iraq, kidnapping and killing 5 soldiers. At the combat outpost in Hawija, news of this savage attack has spread like wildfire.
Well, they killed 5 and wounded 3, and two guys surrendered, and they just
cut their heads off? I mean, don't surrender, right? Isn't that the answer?
Well, they say that in your code of conduct.
I know, but yeah, but there are no prisoners of war. I mean, they don't take prisoners.
Go out with a fight.
Yeah, it's the way to go out, I guess.
It's a fine line. As an officer, you have to uphold the orders of the President of the United States and protect against all enemies, domestic, foreign. And then on the other hand, you have to be someone who understands the feelings of these young men and women. If you're just saying what your leaders are saying, and you're not processing what they're really feeling, then I don't think they can relate to you, and I'm no good to them.
What'd you say? I'd rather not go out?
Right.
Me too, man, I agree. I concur with you. But if you're gonna go out, how would you want to go out?
They say if you drown, it's like euphoric. Like
Drowning?
Who drowned and then came back and said,
like I said,
great.
well,
Try it out.
burning would definitely not be the way to go. Cause
No, that's
suffocate and burn.
People who burn curl into a fetal position, right? They're trying to escape it. People who are in blast, like Madden, y'all know Madden? You could tell his arms were up like this, and so it was the blast. A blast makes you throw your arms up. I don't think he felt anything.
A lot of these soldiers, they don't know why we're here. They haven't figured it all out. They're just over here laying their life down on a daily basis because they know that their leader told them to come, and they're heroes, so they do it.
But answers to complex questions don't come easily, even to a man of God.
I'm not so sure that these people want the same form of democracy and liberty that America has. I think it's presumptuous for us to try to superimpose our own values on a culture that's so much different than ours. We should help them, but to think they're going to be like America, I think, is the wrong answer.
The Wolfhounds have served more than half their deployment, and the one thing on everyone's mind is, when will they be going home?
This is a good sign right here. You need to know that. This is what you do towards the end of the rotation. Should make you feel better, right? Now, I'm not believing those vicious rumors about extension. I refuse to. If they're true, I have to go see a chaplain. I'm done, man. Here comes the killers. Go take a nap now, huh? Oh. Poor guys. It's a tough job. Every day, this is what they do. If they're not doing this, they're cleaning toilets, pulling guard for a year. And then they want to extend us. What the heck, huh?
There's no news yet whether the Wolfhounds' deployment will be extended. But new troops are starting to flood into Iraq. The surge is bringing results. Attacks in Baghdad are down by almost a third. But insurgents driven out of Baghdad have moved northwards, closer to the Wolfhounds, and attacks in their neighboring provinces have increased. The Wolfhounds have just had the worst news of their deployment. They will be staying on in Iraq for another 3 months.
All right, Cupcakes. Later on today, we're going to be doing reflexive firing drills, all right? So you need to have your gear on.
As the bad news sinks in, everyone is rethinking their commitment, including their spiritual guide.
Drink some water.
I love my job in the Army. Sometimes I can't believe they pay me to do this. It's so awesome. But if the next 10 years means I'm going to be gone 5 years, I had to give it some serious thought whether or not I can stay in and do that. And that just seemed like a bridge too far.
I don't know what that was. You, number one man, you have got to push in. I don't care what's in there. I don't care what you're scared of. You get in there. Hey, real quick.
For the most part, the Wolfhounds have accepted their fate and are moving on. The daily combat patrols continue in Hawija and the surrounding area of operations.
Okay. Nighttime, that's our time. Oh. As soon as we get hit, you black out your lights, you dismount, you got your nods on, you got your lasers, and run these bastards down. Oh.
The wise men came, 3 made their way to shower him with love while he lay in the hay. Shower him